This revolutionary science of stem cell therapy has the potential to change the face of medicine as we know it. Imagine a world where we could regenerate damaged organs, cure debilitating diseases, and possibly even turn back the hands of time on our own bodies. But what are stem cells and how can they accomplish such feats? Stem cells are the body's raw materials, cells from which all other cells with specialized functions are generated. Their unique properties and potential uses have captivated scientists and medical professionals worldwide, leading to groundbreaking research and therapies. But as with any powerful tool, the ethical, legal, and social implications of stem cell use are complex and far-reaching. Join us as we delve into the world of stem cells, from their discovery to the latest advancements. Our journey begins in the mid-20th century, with the pioneering discovery of stem cells. Picture this, it's the early 1950s, and two Canadian scientists, Dr. James Till and Dr. Ernest McCulloch, are about to make a breakthrough that will change the course of medical science forever. They were working with bone marrow, trying to understand how blood cells were produced. They discovered that certain cells in the marrow, which they named stem cells, had the ability to self-renew and differentiate into a variety of specialized cell types. This was a revelation. It meant that a single stem cell had the potential to create any cell in the body, from a red blood cell to a neuron. This initial understanding of stem cells was, however, limited. The scientists knew these cells were special, but they didn't yet grasp the full extent of their potential. They had no idea that their discovery would eventually lead to groundbreaking therapies for diseases, offer hope for organ regeneration, and even spark debates about immortality. Over the next few decades, the research on stem cells expanded rapidly. Scientists uncovered more about their unique properties, and they discovered that stem cells weren't just found in bone marrow. They could be sourced from embryos, from adult tissues, and even created in the lab by reprogramming adult cells back into a pluripotent state, capable of becoming any type of cell. These were named induced pluripotent stem cells, a discovery that won the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 2012. It's remarkable to think that all this started with two scientists in a lab, peering into a microscope at a sample of bone marrow. Their curiosity, their persistence, and their dedication to understanding the mysteries of the human body led to a discovery that has transformed medicine and offered hope to millions of people around the world. This groundbreaking discovery paved the way for decades of research and innovation. As more researchers explored stem cells, the therapeutic applications began to emerge. The power of these unique cells to morph into any cell type in the human body sparked a revolution in medicine. The first major breakthrough was the discovery of blood stem cells, or hematopoietic stem cells. Found in the bone marrow, these cells can regenerate the entire blood system, offering a lifeline for patients with blood disorders and cancers. The process, known as hematopoietic stem cell transplantation, has been a game-changer in treating conditions like leukemia, lymphoma, and sickle cell disease. It's like giving the body a new start, a fresh chance to create a healthy blood system. But the wonders of stem cells didn't stop there. They opened up a whole new field of medicine, regenerative medicine. Here, scientists harness the power of stem cells to repair or replace damaged tissues and organs. Imagine a heart damaged by a heart attack, its muscle cells dead and unable to regenerate. With stem cells, there is potential to grow new heart muscle cells and mend the broken heart, quite literally. The same principle applies to other organs, including the liver and neural tissues. It's as if we found a way to help the body heal itself, going beyond treating symptoms to fixing the root cause. In the realm of autoimmune diseases, stem cells present a beacon of hope. Conditions like type 1 diabetes and rheumatoid arthritis, where the body's immune system mistakenly attacks its own cells, could potentially be treated with stem cell therapies. The idea is to reset the immune system, replacing the misguided cells with new ones that function as they should. Even in ophthalmology, stem cells are making waves. Degenerative eye diseases that lead to blindness, such as macular degeneration, could be countered with stem cells. The ability to regenerate light-sensitive cells in the retina could restore vision, turning darkness into light once more. These breakthroughs are not theoretical musings. They are grounded in real-life case studies and clinical trials. For instance, in one trial, patients with age-related macular degeneration showed improved vision after receiving a treatment involving stem cells. In another, a young girl with a rare, fatal skin disease was saved by grafting skin grown from her own stem cells. Yet, as promising as these advances are, they only scratch the surface of what stem cells can do. Researchers are continuously uncovering new ways to harness their power, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible. From treating incurable diseases to potentially reversing aging, stem cells are at the forefront of medical innovation. These therapies revolutionized treatment for many diseases, but the potential of stem cells was just beginning to be realized. As we delve deeper into the world of stem cells, we stand on the cusp of a new era in medicine and health. The progress we've made so far is just the tip of the iceberg. With each new discovery, we inch closer to a future where disease and degeneration are things of the past. As we understood stem cells better, researchers began to see their potential in tackling one of life's inevitable processes, aging. Theories of aging often revolve around cellular senescence and tissue degeneration, two aspects that stem cells could potentially address. Cellular senescence refers to the state where cells lose their ability to divide and function effectively. As we age, more and more of our cells enter this state, leading to various age-related diseases and conditions. Stem cells, with their unique ability to self-renew and differentiate into various cell types, present a promising solution to counteract this process. Consider this: what if we could replace senescent cells with fresh, functional ones derived from stem cells? This idea forms the basis of many stem cell rejuvenation therapies. Studies on animal models have shown promising results, with indicators of aging being reversed after the introduction of stem cells. However, this potential miracle cure is not without its challenges. One of the biggest obstacles in stem cell-based aging research is the problem of telomere shortening. Telomeres are the protective caps at the ends of our chromosomes that shorten each time a cell divides. When they become too short, the cell can no longer divide and becomes senescent or dies. Some scientists are trying to solve this by finding ways to lengthen telomeres or even halt their shortening process. Another hurdle is stem cell exhaustion. Over time, the pool of stem cells in our body diminishes, reducing our capacity for regeneration. Researchers are exploring ways to replenish these stem cell reserves, potentially through strategies like in vivo reprogramming, where adult cells within the body are transformed back into pluripotent stem cells. While these strategies sound promising, it's important to remember that they come with ethical and safety implications. For instance, tampering with telomeres could inadvertently promote cancer, a disease characterized by uncontrolled cell division. The quest to understand aging and stem cells continues, with many challenges and ethical implications. But one thing is certain: the potential of stem cells in this field is enormous, and their full impact on aging research is yet to be seen. As with any groundbreaking technology, stem cell research and therapy come with a host of ethical, legal, and social implications. Emerging from the shadows of scientific laboratories, stem cell research has ignited a global debate that touches on our most deeply held beliefs about life and identity. The ethical issues are profound. Some people question the morality of using embryonic stem cells in research, given that these cells are derived from early-stage embryos. Others fear the potential for human cloning or enhancement, raising questions about the sanctity of the human form as we know it. The legal landscape is just as complex. Regulations governing stem cell research and therapy vary widely across the globe, reflecting differing cultural, religious, and political perspectives. Some countries have embraced the potential of stem cell research, while others have imposed strict limitations or outright bans, particularly on the use of embryonic stem cells. Navigating these disparate legal frameworks is a challenge for researchers and patients alike. Public perception of stem cell research is a critical factor in shaping these ethical and legal frameworks. While some view stem cell therapies as a miraculous panacea, others express concerns about safety, efficacy, and the potential for exploitation. Public opinion can influence health policy, funding, and regulatory decisions, and it's important for scientists to engage with the public, to educate and allay fears, while also acknowledging the legitimate concerns that people have. The social impact of stem cell research is profound. It has the potential to transform healthcare, offering hope to millions of people suffering from diseases that are currently incurable. However, it also raises questions about access and equity. Will these life-saving therapies be available to all, or only to those who can afford them? How can we ensure that the benefits of stem cell research are shared equitably? These considerations shape the direction of stem cell research and its future applications. The dialogue around these issues is ongoing as we strive to balance the promise of stem cell research with the need for ethical integrity, legal clarity, and social justice. As we move forward, it's crucial that we navigate these complex issues with care, ensuring that the march of progress benefits all of humanity. The potential of stem cells goes beyond treating diseases and reversing aging. Could they be the key to immortality? This is an intriguing question that is not only the subject of science fiction, but also serious scientific inquiry. Radical life extension through stem cells is not as far-fetched as it may seem. Stem cells, with their ability to regenerate and repair damaged tissues, could theoretically keep our bodies in a state of perpetual youth. Picture this. Your heart begins to fail, but instead of a transplant, you receive stem cell therapy that rebuilds your heart from the inside out. Your skin starts to sag and wrinkle, but stem cells rejuvenate it, restoring its youthful elasticity. Essentially, stem cells could keep us eternally young, both inside and out. But what does it mean to be immortal? From a scientific perspective, immortality could mean a body that does not age, or at least ages so slowly that it's almost imperceptible. But from a philosophical perspective, immortality raises a host of questions. Would an immortal life still hold meaning? If we could live forever, would we still have the same drive to accomplish our goals, knowing we have an infinite amount of time? Moreover, is immortality desirable or even achievable? These are questions that we, as a society, need to explore as we move closer to the possibility of radical life extension. While the science is promising, there are still significant hurdles to overcome. For instance, we need to understand more about how to control stem cells and ensure they don't cause unintended side effects like cancer. In the quest for immortality, we're also seeing the convergence of biotechnology and artificial intelligence. AI can help model and predict the outcomes of stem cell therapies, potentially accelerating our progress towards radical life extension. The quest for immortality through stem cells is a fascinating journey at the intersection of science and philosophy. As we delve deeper into this realm, we're not just exploring the boundaries of human longevity, but also the very essence of what it means to be human. The world of stem cell research is constantly evolving, with new technologies and breakthroughs reshaping the field. Let's delve into some of these exciting advancements and envisage what the future might hold. Firstly, we have CRISPR-Cas9 and genome editing. This remarkable technology allows scientists to edit the DNA of an organism with unprecedented precision. Imagine being able to cut out the genes that cause diseases and replace them with healthy ones. That's what CRISPR-Cas9 can do, and it's being used to enhance stem cell therapies. By modifying the genes of stem cells, we can guide their development into specific types of cells, improving their effectiveness in treating a wide range of conditions. Next on the horizon is 3D bioprinting of organs. Yes, you heard it right. Scientists are now able to print organs using stem cells. By arranging these cells in precise patterns, it's possible to create complex structures like hearts, livers, and even brains. This technology could revolutionize organ transplantation, eliminating long waiting lists and the risk of rejection, as the organs are created from the patient's own cells. Then we come to nanoengineering. This involves manipulating matter at the atomic and molecular scale, and it's being applied in stem cell research too. Nanoparticles can be used to deliver stem cells directly to the areas where they're needed, increasing the effectiveness of therapies. Moreover, nanomaterials can be used to create environments that encourage stem cells to grow and differentiate in specific ways, providing new possibilities for regenerative medicine. Looking to the future, there are numerous perspectives and potential advancements in stem cell therapies. One of the most exciting is the concept of in vivo reprogramming. This involves transforming adult cells in the body back into stem cells, allowing damaged tissues to repair themselves. Imagine having a heart attack, and then your body just fixes itself. Sounds like science fiction, but it's a real possibility with stem cell research. Another future direction is the development of organoids, miniature, simplified versions of organs grown in the lab from stem cells. These can be used for disease modeling, drug testing, and potentially even organ repair and transplantation. The possibilities are truly mind-boggling. However, let's not forget that there are still challenges to overcome. Scaling up these therapies for global health, addressing the logistics, costs, and accessibility, and overcoming biological challenges such as immunogenicity and ethical sourcing are all part of the journey ahead. With these advancements, the future of stem cell therapy is brighter than ever, promising to transform human life and capabilities. From a groundbreaking discovery to a potential tool for immortality, stem cells have come a long way. They've unlocked doors to treatments for blood disorders, cancers, organ repair, autoimmune diseases, and even degenerative eye conditions. They've offered us a glimpse into the future of regenerative medicine and radical life extension. We've also delved into the complexities and challenges that come with stem cell research and therapies. Ethical concerns, regulatory frameworks, and public perception are all part of this intricate tapestry. Moreover, we've explored the fascinating quest for immortality through stem cells, examining the scientific and philosophical perspectives that come with this endeavor. We've looked into cutting-edge technologies that are enhancing stem cell therapies and their potential applications in the future. As we continue to explore the potential of stem cells, who knows what possibilities lie ahead? We might just be on the brink of a new era in medical science and human evolution.